Hey y'all, it's Michelle. It is Thursday, September the 28th, I believe, and I wanted to check in and first I want to say thank you to my girl Nancy for being my first subscriber, and that's my cat. She wants mommy love, apparently. Um, anyway, Miss Nancy does Lips of the Day every day except for the weekends. And she has been my supporter of getting started on this YouTube journey. There she is. Crazy cat. Anyway, Miss Nancy does Lips of the Day. And I'm not a huge lipstick gal. I love EOS. They are awesome. I have at least two with me everywhere I'm at. And, but Nancy kind of got me thinking, oh, I used to wear gloss a lot. And so I went to the base exchange. My husband is retired Air Force, so we do have access to the base and the commissary. And they had a 50% off sale for different colors of lippies. And this is one of them that I bought. It is, where are you at? It is CoverGirl. And the color is 700 Whipped Berry. Now, I like the consistency. It has a really cute, just kind of a sheer, your lips but better, as Miss Nancy would say, color. It doesn't smell great, but I don't know about the wearability because this is the first time I've ever using it. So we'll see. I'm so sorry, my arm is being jiggled by a cat. Anyway, so Lips of the Day for me, Miss Nancy, is Whipped Berry. Alright, so next, I kind of wanted to give a little bit more information about myself. Again, I'm 42. I have 3 daughters. My oldest is 18 and is in college. And then I have twins that are 16, and they are juniors in high school. And they are also in one college class each. Here in South Dakota, they have what's called a dual enrollment. And so they can take a college class and get college credit and high school credit for that class. So all 3 of my girls are in college. My husband works for the college now. Again, he is retired Air Force. We celebrate our 23rd anniversary in November. I got married when I was pretty young. I was 19. He was 21. And so I was an Air Force wife for over 20 years. We've been to, actually lived at 3 different bases, which is not a lot, but he's been on a ton of deployments all over the world. I've never gone with him, like he never has had a tour to Korea for a year or anything like that. So our last duty station is where we're at now, and we've been here since June the 1st of 2006. Yeah. And we love it here. So that is about my family, and that's probably all I'll share for now. I do have 4 fur babies. I have, we have a 61-pound Siberian Husky, and she is an agouti, so she looks like a wolf. And people think that she's a wolf all the time and that she's going to bite them, and she's just a wuss. Um, she's totally my husband's dog, follows him everywhere. Um, it's pathetic, really. Um, and then we have 3 cats, and 2 of them are boys, and they are a Maine Coon mix, and they are 8.5 years old. And then, and the Husky is 6. And then I have my kitten, who is laying right next to me because she is such a mommy's girl. And she is 6, and her name is Apple Spice, but we call her Kitten. And she is a Norwegian forest cat mix. She's very intelligent. She's gorgeous. And she thinks she's a dog, really. She'll go fetch stuff and bring it back to you and then put it at your feet. It's insane, but it's fun. Mostly because it's hair bows, like hair rubber bands. That's her favorite toy. That's her toy of choice. And instead of, being outside and digging a bone or digging a hole for a bone, she puts her toys in the water bowl. I don't know. Strange cat. But anyway, she's my girl. And let's see. What else do you need to know about me? Oh, I mentioned that this is my second weight loss journey. My first weight loss journey started in, I think, 2008. No, early 2009. And about 4 days before Thanksgiving in 2009, I had surgery and had a lap band placed. At that time, I'm 5'5", so I'm not short, not tall. But I was at 236.8 pounds, and they put the lap band in, and I wasn't given as much, I guess, information as I really needed. So I basically lived off of salads for almost a year. I couldn't intake protein. It hurt too bad. I couldn't get enough water or tea or anything like that in. So I would get dehydrated. I didn't end up in the hospital. But 13 months after my band was placed, I had gotten down to 200 pounds. And then shortly after, I went in for a checkup, did blood work, and they said, yep, you're diabetic. You're type 2 diabetic now. So, yeah. That was on February the 13th. This in 2011, after the 13 months, I got my diabetes notice, or diagnosis. Gosh. And then I had kidney stones. I had a kidney stone in both kidneys. One was an 8 millimeter, one was a 4 millimeter. So I had to have surgery. Now, okay, part of the reason why we moved here is because my great-grandparents lived here. And my husband and I kind of wanted to be able to have our girls spend time with their great-great-grandparents. And they became very, very close, especially with my grandmother. And she was very hard of hearing, and you had to call her, you had to call a line, and then her phone would type out whatever I'm saying to her. And I hadn't talked to her for probably a week or so, and she had gotten sick. So she was in the same hospital, the same day that I was when I had my kidney stone surgery when they blasted it. And I found out that she was in the hospital at the same time, same day, everything. And something told me to go back to the hospital that day. And my husband was like, "Are you sure?" You know, I was like, "You're driving me or I'm driving me. Something's not right." We went up, all 5 of us went to the hospital to check on my grandma. And when I got to the wing, I said, "Where is, my grandmother?" And they kind of looked at me funny, and they were like, "Oh, you're the family." And I looked at the nurse and I go, "Yeah, I'm the damn family. Where is my grandmother?" And they said she passed away. It was a good thing I was in a wheelchair, because my knees would have buckled and I lost it. My girls lost it. And I was furious because nobody had contacted me. I was devastated that I didn't get to say goodbye. I don't know. It was just a bizarre thing that happened. And then 3 weeks later, my maternal grandmother died. We found out she was sick. My husband put me on a plane, went down to Florida, and spent a week with her. And I was in the hospice with her when she took her last breath. So within a month, I had kidney stone surgery, lost my great-grandmother, lost my grandmother, and had flown halfway across the country. Yeah, it was crazy. So anyway, I guess that's it for now. I will make another video. Good golly. And I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you like my hat. Pretty cool. All right, later.